Hi, and welcome to the journey called Commanding Wealth. In this sharing that we're going to engage in with each other, you're going to learn quite a bit about your neurology, about how you operate in consciousness within your own thinking and with your own brain. And when you discover that there is a simple technique that you can apply to shift and change yourself in a moment into the neurology of success, the neurology of happiness, the neurology of great relationships, then you will want to take advantage of it in the same way that many, many thousands have already done. I've been able to take this teaching and this information to the world, and it's easy. And the premise is simply this, that there is within us this great wonderment of who we are, that we have this ability within us to access intelligence that is beyond what we know as ordinary reality. That by and large we are stuck in ordinary reality for a variety of reasons. That we think that we have to, do what others are doing to succeed, that we have to effort and work hard, that many of us have been trained to have these kinds of hard-working work ethics, and there's nothing wrong with that. And however, in addition to that, there is another way to actually create your good, rather than through the old-fashioned way of having to push and strain and struggle. And this new way is by being able to access parts of yourself that can magnetize it to you. Now, many of you have been practicing the law of attraction, perhaps, or perhaps you're brand new to this, and you don't know anything about the law of attraction, or you don't know anything about the idea that you, in fact, are creating your life, that you're creating your reality through your thoughts. Those are the concepts that we practice and experience in our everyday life, and that we engage in because it is kind of the, murmur of the language of how we share our life with each other. That we, by and large, are talking about what isn't working and what our problems are, and we often forget to talk about what our dreams are, what it is that we would like to actually have manifest for us. When the law of attraction hit the screen in a big way with The Secret and the information about attracting your good to you, that's a very positive effect in saying that, well, yeah, it's better to think positively than negatively. However, when you're thinking positively and you still aren't getting the results that you want, there's a reason. And the reason is that you have these unconscious patterns within you that are in opposition to your success. And the unconscious patterns are those that you simply learned as a child, that you simply have learned through your training of your culture. You've learned through the training of your body. If you're a man or a woman, there's certain expectations that you've had to go through and live with all your life. You've learned through your religion. You've learned through the country that you grew up in and the culture that you were raised in. And all of those are determining for you your own unconscious patterning. And when you say to yourself, well, I want to go out in the world and manifest X amount of, $5,000, $10,000, $100,000 a month or more in income, there's a part of you that goes into those older programs of, oh yeah, the world is a difficult place to live. That's an ordinary thought in the commonality of a baseline of reality that we call an agreed upon reality. You come into this state of the observer of your own life. You come into this state of connection within yourself, of that place within you that you have always known is your sacred self. That place within you that you have always known is the part of you that you desire to have fulfilled. And by doing this simple practice, you are able to actually make that manifest.